What is going on, fellow traders, investors, entrepreneurs? I hope you guys are having a phenomenal day. So I've been getting this question a lot. Kevin, what is your trading plan, right? What does your risk management look like, right? All these questions are phenomenal. And today's video is going to be about answering all of those questions I've been getting. So I'm gonna be real with you guys. If you wanna become a successful entrepreneur, if you wanna become a successful investor, whether it's cryptocurrency, whether it's stocks, whether it's Forex, okay, it does not matter. You need to learn how to properly manage risk. Risking is key. And so that's what we're gonna be talking about today. Before we get started, make sure you click that thumbs up button to keep that YouTube algorithm going all the way up, baby. And let's go ahead and get the video started, baby. Let's go. All right, fam. So we're going to go ahead and kick this thing off here from my computer. I actually have a PowerPoint that I give to my investment group, my trading team, Deep in Profits investment group, pretty much going over the trading plan that we got to follow in order for us to really see profits within the markets. Okay, so I'm just going to discuss this with you guys here. All right. The first thing that we always talk about is that you only want to take 3 trades per day. Okay. And having a consistent risk percentage is everything. This is the idea behind what it is that we do. Okay. So if you take 3 wins and you lose 0 trades for the day, you stop, right? You have to have a certain amount of trades that you take on a day-to-day basis. If you win 2 and you lose 1, you stop. If you win none and you lose 2 trades, then you stop, right? The idea is you never want to take more than 3 trades, and if you lose twice, you never go for that third, right? Let's say, for example, if you won 1 and you lost 1, you can go ahead and take that third trade. But if you already lost 2 trades, don't revenge trade for that third one, because it's probably not going to go your way. You don't want to risk that. You just want to wait for the market to show some better opportunity. Okay. Capping how many trades you have in a day pretty much stops you from over trading. The idea behind this daily trading plan is to stop you from over trading. Believe it or not, most people aren't profitable in Forex just because of the fact that they trade their accounts into the negatives. A lot of people actually make money trading, they just over trade and they end up losing their profits. And you don't want to be that type of person. So the way that this is going to look for you guys is like this. Consistently, if you risk 1% per trade, right, and you're trading, let's say, for example, 3 trades per day. Let's say you lose the first trade. We're looking over here on the left-hand side, right? Let's say that you lose your first trade, but you win the next 2. As you can see, you make a 4% increase for the day, right? Having lost 1 trade but winning 2. If this was a 3 trade winning day, we'd probably be anywhere from, maybe 7, to 8 to 10%, depending on how awesome this first trade was. But ideally, even if you took a loss, you're still in profit for the day. And in a case where you take 2 losses in a day, that third trade does come back and save you. At the very least, you can lose maybe 2% for the day, right? Maximum. But if you do take a third profitable trade, then ideally you'll be up 1% for the day. So even losing more than you win can still leave you in a winning position with the proper risk management strategy. Something you don't want to do is random percentage risks, right, per trade. So let's say, for example, you risk 3%, then you risk 2%, and then you make 3%. In this case, you're down 2% simply because you couldn't consistently risk a certain amount of your account per trade, right? So in this case, you'll have lost 2% for the day. Or in this example, where maybe you take 1 big loss and then you take 2 winning trades, you're still down 4% just because you over leveraged on one of those trades, going ahead and risking 10%. So the last thing you want to be doing is over risking, okay? Over risking with your percentages. You want to be as consistent as possible when you're trading, all right? For smaller accounts, a 2 to 5% consistent risk is 100% safe. You see, the best thing about Forex is that you can leverage small capital for huge profits, okay? And when you risk 2 to 5%, you're pretty much always going to put yourself in a position to increase your capital while not going overboard and risking crazy amounts of money, okay? So if you do have less than a couple $1,000s in your trading account, just know that risking anywhere from 2 to 5% per trade is reasonable, right? But you want to stick to a specific number. So if you're risking 5% today, only take 5% risk trades to make sure that the other trades give you that potential to make you 10 percent or 5%, whatever the case may be. If you're taking a trade at 2%, make sure the other trades get taken at 2% as well. Be consistent. That's what's going to help you out the most. So using 2 to 5% is definitely safe when you have smaller accounts. Anything below a couple $1,000s, it's ideal to have. All right. What I tell people is that when you use a risk management plan and a daily trading plan like this, you're pretty much putting yourself in an optimal position to succeed at the highest level trading FTMO. All right. Using this form of risk management is literally proven to helping you succeed with FTMO investing. I passed it this way. All my students are passing it because they're trading this way. It's all about the risk management, right? Capping your losses at 2% per day pretty much means that it would take you 5 back to back to back losing days for you to fail the challenge completely. So, in other words, unless you have a terrible week where no trades are hitting, where realistically, if I'm taking 2 days back to back losses, I'm stopping for the week. You know what I mean? Like 2 to 3 days back to back losses, I'm done for the week. I'm not coming back until next week to see if the market gives me some better opportunities, or I'm taking only one trade a day, something like that. But ideally, you want to put yourself in a position where you're not gonna down yourself the whole way, or I don't know, pick another strategy or something. You know what I mean? Because like if you're not winning any trades and you're looking for ideal opportunities in the market, then you may want to relook about you may want to relook how you're looking at the market and what strategy you're using. The biggest thing I want to kind of say is that you'll never fail the 5% risk criteria that's required of you in the trading platform for FTMO, because maximum you're ever risking in a day is 2%. So going down 5% in equity is pretty much impossible when you're risking 1% consistently for every single trade that you take. So just remember, if you're trading FTMO, 0.5% to 1% is the ideal amount that you want to be trading. Anything personal, like a personal account with a couple thousand, less than a couple $1,000s, 2 to 5% consistent. All right. And last but not least, this is just some, of the best trading windows that you want to be able to trade through. These are all in Eastern Standard Times, and this is usually when I'm looking at the market and setting myself up for opportunities. So, Euro/London Open from 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. It's a great time to trade. There's a lot of volatility in the market, right? You can definitely catch beautiful trades from 2 to 5. New York/London overlap, where New York session and London session are overlapping each other. That means that we have a large amount of traders from all over the world trading at the same time. This is when we usually see the biggest moves from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m., right? Australian dollar opens at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard, and Japanese yen opens at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, all the way to about 12 a.m. So you have a good amount of time from 6 to 12 to trade in the afternoon. Any Australian/JPY pairs, those are the best that you can trade throughout those times. So this trading plan is pretty much setting you up for success all the way from point A, which is knowing how much to risk per trade, all the way to point P, which is when you got to be actually trading, at what time, and how many trades you should be taking on a day-to-day basis, right? It's pretty in-depth. It's pretty simple. If you follow it to a T, it will respect your bank account. If you start to disrespect the trading plan, it will disrespect your trading account, okay? So keep that in mind, guys. Just a quick heads up. If you have trouble understanding what the percentage of your account is, I highly recommend you download an app called Stinu. Stinu is an app that's on the App Store. It's pretty simple. It's very straightforward. If you download it, it'll pretty much ask you for your account balance, how much percent you want to risk per trade, and it'll ask you for how big the stop loss is in pips. From there, you continue and you click what pair that you're trading, and it'll literally give you how much money you're risking, what lot size you have to place in order for you to only risk that amount, and that percentage amount on your account. So Stinu app is going to be one of the best ways for you guys to figure out your percentage for every trade that you're taking. And so that's the trading plan broken down to a T, as simple as possible. That's how I give it to my entire organization, the entire trading team of Deep in Profits. If you guys feel like maybe I left something out, or you have any questions, drop a comment down below, show some support down below. Remember to like this video, and before I go, make sure that you go ahead and you go to the App Store and you check out this app. I'm gonna leave the logo for the Stinu app right here. It's gonna be the best thing, the best tool you can use when making sure that you're placing the right lot sizes for every single trade, using that proper risk. With that being said, my name is Progress with Puello. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much, y'all. Take care.